worth it. What's that? Welcome to another foundation review. If you're new to this channel, my name is Michy. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the new Radiance foundation from Juvias, and I also got a couple more stuff from Juvias, as you can see. Continue to watch this video because I'm going to be using Natural Radiant Foundation. I got mine in the shade, where's the shade written? I got it in the shade Mali. So if you haven't watched the I Am Magic foundation review, I'll have it linked up here. In that review you saw that I could actually get away with Angola or Mali, and since it's summertime and I'm testing this Radiant foundation, I'm going to go with Mali. If you're interested in the foundation, of course, it sells for it costs $23. So mine is a Mali is deep with warm undertones. So yeah, I'll check if they sent everything on the list. I hope they did. So I've already moisturized my face, and I've already applied primer. For primer, I used the Fenty, where is it? I used the Fenty primer, Fenty Pro Filter primer. So I'll just go ahead and apply this foundation. According to the description, it's an easy glide foundation for flawless, radiant, and luminous complexion. It's both lightweight and long wear. It's weightless and water resistant formula. This formula comes in a variety of shapes. It's buildable, so medium coverage that will leave the skin hydrated with a natural glow. This could be something that you use in winter, right? So I'm very excited. I'm currently used to applying foundation with a beauty blender, so I'll just go ahead and do it with a beauty blender. I thought it had a pump. Should have a pump, right? Okay, it's not good. It's not good. Why, Juvias? Come on now. It's just. Oh God. Oh God. It has a pump. I think it was stuck for some reason. I have no idea. Anyhow, let's see if it works. So I'm gonna. Okay. My back. What is going on? Do I press it and then pump it? Now this is complicated for me, to be honest. What's that smell? Does anybody else have a... It's falling apart. This thing is falling apart. I haven't even started. What the hell? Will I get a refund? Do I want to send it all the way back to, I don't know, New Jersey from Switzerland? Who's going to take care of the costs? Oh, man, if I was in the US, I would send this back. Finally, it's coming out. What a struggle. What a struggle. Ugh, unacceptable. Anyway, so let's just put it. My mood is already off. I hope it's worth it. What's that? It smells like avocado hair treatment. And I'm putting it on my face. You know that avocado hair treatment that people make at home? That's the smell. That's the smell. Okay. But this is how Mali wears on me. Like I said earlier. Oh wow, it looks good on the mirror. I don't know how it's picking up on camera. The smell has disappeared with time. Wait, my earring. Wait, I have to clean my earring after this. Anyway, so that's what those pumps have offered. Not so bad. So this side I haven't applied anything. That's my skin. And this is now how the side with the foundation. Not so bad. Like it. Yo, that was quite a struggle, wasn't it? So I've just pumped twice for the other side. Yeah, it's still smelling like avocado hair treatment. Why does it have that smell? Is it cause of the cherries that are rich in vitamin A and C? Is that why? I've never smelled such a smell from a foundation, to be honest. Is it because it's going to be hydrating to give us a natural glow? Is that why it's smelling? Well, I just hope this smell does not intend to stay the whole day, because child, I can't go around smelling like hair treatment. Anyhow, we're gonna go down to our neck and just to make sure everything blends in well. I like the finish it's giving. I like the coverage. What I don't like is the smell. So I really didn't need a lot. It's quite wonderful. Apart from the smell, everything else is okay. So there we have it. Well, my first impression of this foundation, after the struggle that we have had, it's not bad. The smell is disappearing, and yeah, it's not bad. I love the coverage. According to my mirror, it's of course I think it matches my skin perfectly. Feel free to comment down below if you think it's too dark. Personally, when I look at the natural light, when I look at myself in the mirror with the natural light, I think it's perfect. It's the perfect shade for me. It's the perfect shade for me. It's deep with warm undertones, and that's exactly what I need. So we're going to continue to highlight. I'm going to use Juvias concealer number 7. So in the previous video, I used the concealer in the shade 5, and in this video I'm going to be using the number 7. So if you want to see how the concealer number 5 wears on my skin, you'll have to go and check that video out. The I Am Magic foundation did not have a smell. That's I'm sure of. Am I really sure of that? I don't know. I don't remember the Magic foundation having a smell. Let me blend this out. Take it a little bit. I'm gonna push it out a little bit. I'm gonna blend the concealer a little bit, pushing it out because I intend on wearing a ponytail later on, so that just gives this snatched look. Okay, the smell is still lightly there. I don't know, is it because it came a long way? Something happened to the formula on the way here, or is this how it usually smells? Has anybody else tried? Of course, there's so many people on the internet who have tried this foundation, but could you leave a comment below if yours had this smell, or yeah, or do they only send the ones that are going far with the smell? Julia, if you're watching, girl, you can't be doing your sisters like this. Or is it because I used the code or is it because I bought it when things were on sale? Mwenzangu, what is this? Alright, so normally I would go in with a lighter concealer, but since I want to use, I'm going to only be using Juvia's Place products, I won't do that. We're gonna conceal. We are going to contour, and I'm going to use the Juvia's Place foundation stick in the shade Congo. So funny. And I'm going to be using this brush. Now every time I open their stuff, I'll have to smell. At least this time this stick came when it's whole. The last time it came, it was broken. I'm putting some on the brush because it is dark, and if you go in with the stick, it could be a little bit harsh, so that's why I'm putting it on the brush, and I'm holding the brush at the very end. I hope you can see it. I do. I see it. So I'm gonna go on to the other side and do the same. And the rest that is on the brush, I'm just gonna use it for my forehead. Yeah, guys. Nowadays, I'm confident enough to do my nose, but then you also don't need a lot because that's my son, but he's with his dad. To set my under eye concealer, before it starts to, we're going to use the Namib setting powder. This is how it looks. This is Namib. This is how it comes. So I'm just going to show you guys the Namib and what I usually use, how they compare. I usually use Black Opal. Woo! This is what they look like, the difference. The navy looks like it has more of a warm base than the black opal in the shade medium. That has always worked on me, so let's see how this one works. Cut off the excess. I'm going in with the brush. Let me first. Not bad, not bad at all. I started with the chin because I was a little bit skeptic, but then I'll still have to use it, won't I? It on your under eye. Wow, nice. Okay, this one doesn't have a smell. I can't smell anything. The powder doesn't have a smell. Very nice. I love the powder, but does it give flashback? I don't think so. I'm just gonna make sure that, especially on my smile lines, although I'm going to use a finishing powder from MAC, what I usually use. Wow. Okay, I cannot complain about this powder, especially the shade. Perfect for me. I love it, especially since I don't bake. Woohoo! Nice. Should I reverse contour? No, I don't need a reverse contour. Contour, obviously, I'll go with my Makeup Revolution in the shade Deep for the contour, but to bronze, for bronzer, I'm going to use the Revolution Glow Spender Ultra Matte Bronzer in the shade Dark. For contour, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Makeup Bronzer in the shade Deep. I'm going to take a small brush and I'm just going to do my nose. And I'm going to be using what I used to bronze. Called Kebi because of the eyeshadow. The rest I'm going to review them in another video. It's gonna be a very short one because they're only 4. Blush from Juvia, and I think I used it in the last review. This is in the shade Bella, quite pigmented. I love this. I also love this blush. The smell has kind of worn off by now. It's not that strong. I'm going to set the whole of my face using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deepest. Everything else that I've used on my face, I always use on all my other foundation reviews, so I already know. I just hope the combination works with Juvias. When I look at the mirror, everything looks good. I don't know how it's being displayed on camera, but we will find out. I'm going to set everything with the Maybelline Lasting Fix. Just going to use the same beauty blender that I used to push everything in so that it's not powdery. I find this works best for me. You don't have to do it. This is just what I do and I love it. but you have to wait for the setting spray to be absorbed. So for the lips, I'm going in with the Juvias Place, the nudes. This is more the nude mauves, and we have the shade Kebi. Very nice packaging. Okay, let's just hope it doesn't have a smell. Doesn't have a smell. This is what it looks like. Ooh, it's kind of, I'm excited. Perfect. So smooth. Ah. I am not even gonna put a lip liner. I'm going to wear it like this. Love it. I think it complements the whole look. What do you guys think? Perfect choice, right? Especially now that they said the ombre look is out. Ha! If you're a woman of color, please go ahead and get you this lipstick. So guys, let me go finish my whole hair situation, then I'll be right back. So guys, I came back and this is the complete look. It's been a while because I also went and I fed my my sons. So this is the final look with the foundation. I'm currently loving it. I'll give you guys my final thoughts on this foundation in the next clip. Wenzam. It's currently $9. And I applied this foundation. Let's say I started applying the foundation at around 3:30, and okay, let's start counting from 4 to 9, 5 hours. This is 5 hours wear, and this is what the foundation looks like. Let the foundation speak for itself. Let me just let us not forget that I have an oily face, right? And the oils are mainly where I get oily the most is where I'm shining. Where I get oily, usually it's exactly where I'm shining. I did use a mattifying primer, and the foundation is radiant and it is hydrating because I don't feel, and it is, I don't feel dry. My skin doesn't feel dry. It also doesn't look dry, Michy. It also doesn't look dry. But then again, I don't feel any heaviness from the makeup. It's very lightweight. And despite the fact that it's warm outside, I'm not really feeling it on my face. You know, sometimes when you wear makeup and it's hot outside and you feel it on your face and it's disturbing you, that's not the case with this foundation. But to be honest, it's either I blot it and continue this wear test, or I blot it and show you guys what happens after you blot it, and I just go and remove my makeup and do my nighttime routine, my face routine. Because Lord Jesus, if this is what happens after 5 hours, I don't think I want to wear it any longer. But what I will do is I will try this foundation when it's cold in winter or in autumn. I think then it's the best time for this foundation, because in winter sometimes the air is a little bit drying, and this would be perfect actually for that time of weather. But as for now in summer, I don't think I'll be wearing this foundation in summer. But I am not complaining. I love it. The smell completely disappears after some time, and by the time I was completing my makeup look, the smell had already disappeared. but otherwise, yeah. So that's it. Let me blot it, and I'm I reapplied the lipstick, yeah, because after eating it also disappeared. But then, so this is what it looks like after blotting, and I'm not mad at it. If you continue blotting, it's wearable, it's light, so yeah, it's not bad. Thank you for watching this foundation review. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up, and if you'd love to watch more of these foundation reviews, leave a comment down below. If you've used this foundation, please leave a comment down below with your comment on the foundation and what you think about it. I'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Bye.